Well, that's probably the first cup of water I've had in a while. So, I don't know what happened to me this weekend, but probably should be in jail. I went to the salon yesterday after rolling out of bed at around, I don't know, noon. Good morning. Where are you? And I don't know, I got really sick Friday right after eating my lunch. Came home, I still worked until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Tried to sell a couple items on OfferUp, and I actually drove to a guy's house to deliver some, I think it was a gaming console that I wanted to sell. And you know what? I drove all the way to his house, and when I got there, I told him, "Hey, I'm here. Just meet me outside." Because, I mean, if he was just going to rip me off, he wouldn't call me to come to his house unless he planned on me coming inside and then doing whatever to me. That's the problem with meeting people. You never want to go to their house. But I was desperate. And so I went to his house, and then when I got there, he told me that he wasn't home because he was at the park walking his dog. And I was like, great. Again, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, any place that you are gonna sell people things, chances are they're not going to be there. Hi, Ghost Hub. Hey, Doug Faulkner. Christopher. I've had a really bad time. Anyhow, that was the start of this weekend. Yesterday morning at 5:30 in the morning, one of my work friends called me at 5:30 in the morning, and I told her, well, we've been having this backwards relationship. So I've known her for a few years, and I don't know, it's like yesterday, like she told me one time already that she really cared about me. Wink, wink, cared about me. And I told her that I cared about her a lot, like probably more than I should for a married woman. And we talked until she said, I need to go because I can't keep hiding from my husband. You never want a conversation to go like that. I have to keep hiding you from my husband. It's not a conversation you want to have, but a conversation that I have all too often. What's good, bro? I am not good. Anyhow, we had that conversation after I'd been drinking for like 10 or 12 hours straight. And then, like, I didn't know where I was anymore. I'm just walking around in circles. I fell down the stairs. I got this huge bruise on my knee from scraping my knee down the stairs, and I haven't even looked at the rest of myself, but I'm sure I'm pretty banged up too, everywhere. And so you should steal the hot dogs, start salad stand, and go fund me to bail you out of jail and poverty. Well, I mean, literally yesterday, I went to go see one of the girls at the salon that I usually see about every week or every couple of weeks, and she asked me, "Hey, MillennialSteam, how's it going?" And I told her, it's like, I'm drunk. And we just kept talking in front of all the other women that were there at the salon, because she's the owner, right? So she can say whatever she wants. So we started talking about what she does in her free time. She told me she went to the lake and she was jumping off really high point off the rocks. And she told me that when she was jumping off the rocks, one of her friends, her female friends, jumped off the rocks and hit in such a way, she hit the water in such a way that it ripped her coochie. So she had to go to the hospital because it ripped her crotch, and so she had a bigger crotch than when she went to the lake. And when the girls heard that were around us, because they asked me which one I went with the last time, and they asked if Marshmallow was ever going to come back, and so I had to show them pictures. It's like, which one do you mean? And Ghost Hub, yeah, a GoFundMe to get you out of poverty. I don't think that works. Hey Mello, are you home from work already? Because it's really nice at the park. You should come over to the park. Um, Besides, you only live like 2 minutes away. Anyhow, getting back to my sad story. So, it's really windy out here too. It's nice. It actually feels like 60 degrees out here with the wind. Anyhow, so I had a really hard week, like emotionally hard. And then I got physically ill on Friday from eating that burrito. I don't think I ate anything at all yesterday. I think I just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. And I mean, I not only did I pass out, but I vegged out. Like, I don't know where I went inside of my head. Oh, okay. I didn't. I thought you got off on Sundays early. I should just come wherever you are, and we can just work together. Anyhow, I ended up coming back. I saw this really, really pretty girl that parked right next to me at Walmart. Like, for me to say pretty was not an exaggeration. She's probably one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen in public, like close up. And she just looked at me because she parked her car right next to mine. We walked into the Walmart together, and I must have looked like crap because I know I didn't shower or shave. I haven't brushed my teeth since Thursday. I'm in wretched shape. Come work with me. Yeah, I'll work with anyone. Oh my gosh. No Stacy for you, Kroll. Stacy's is Chad only. Yeah, she was definitely a Stacy. I mean, a 10 out of 10. She even had calf muscles, which is something very, very, very few girls have. Calf muscles are extremely rare on women. Even if they are muscular, girls very rarely have muscular calves, and she had some really nice ones. Like, she is probably like some sort of track athlete. Like, I can tell when a girl's an athlete by their shoulders. They usually have broad shoulders, and that's not something you normally see. Like, I've looked at girls that are athletes side by side. You can usually see it in the muscles in the back. It's probably the first time that I've had something without alcohol in it that was in liquid form since Friday afternoon. Anyhow, I progressed to get incredibly drunk last night. I think I drank Friday night. I think I drank 18 beers. Last night, I think I drank at least that many or more. And then I walked around in my apartment complex, drunk in the middle of the night, just wandering through the parking lot, wandering outside. Like, my body refused, like my brain refused to shut off at all. And so I have to stay awake. And so if I'm staying awake and I'm drunk, I just do stupid things. And I don't know. I feel really, really, really terrible. So do most drunk people. Yeah. I mean, I felt like, I remember looking at the time last night. It was 3:58, I went back into the kitchen. There's just all these half-empty beers right all over my house. There's some in the living room. There's one on my bed. There's one in the kitchen. There's all these half-empty beers where I kept just getting up and drinking more and more and more. And I just was like, I couldn't get drunk enough to go to sleep. And so I think it's just severe isolation. Like one of the people that I talk to on a regular basis told me she wants to start getting it on for money, like just cash money. And that's not something she's ever said to me before. Like she sends me dirty pictures all the time, but she's never offered straight up to be like, 50 bucks a throw. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And it was like out of nowhere. So I was like, that really threw me off because she'd been messaging me pretty aggressively the last few days that she needed money, but she's never stopped. Like she's never straight up messaged me and said, it's just 50 bucks and we'll get it on. And I mean, I've spent more than that. Like, I don't know, I spent a couple of $100 on Melo in a day, taking her out to eat, buying her shoes. But like, someone asking me straight up, like, do you want to bang? Do you want a shebang? And I think that's something also you just don't hear. How does she look? I don't know. She's got a pink taco, little teeny tiny boobies. She has blonde hair, brown eyes. Like if I met her on the street, sure. But like paying like your friends at that point you're not friends anymore. And she even said that to me. Like once we start, getting it on, it's gonna be like an arcade game, right? Where you put in your money, you play, and then you leave. And like right now, I give her money, but we don't play. Like I never really thought of her ever saying, it's gonna be 50 bucks. Like that just never crossed my mind. I don't think I've ever met anyone that's ever charged me. Like the only people I've ever given money to are the ladies from the massage place, or I guess a Wicked Massage. Oh, I forgot. I saw your message, SoulTube. Some guys give money and never get any play. Yeah, it's like most guys. I was just there's this girl called April Blush. Look her up on Instagram. For some reason she just came up on my screen while I was looking at something on the hub. And she's a super pretty girl. Super just incredible. And she's a cam girl. Look her up, April Blush. One of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen in my entire life. And all she's doing is sitting in her room, just dancing in place, and men are just dropping cash on her left and right. So she probably has to do this a couple hours a day, and bam, she doesn't have to have a real job. Times must be dire if that's what the ladies are resorting to now. Yeah. And I mean, men still have desires, and so they don't want to get a real job, and men will give them money for 10 minutes. Yeah. I can't afford Susie. I'm poor. See, I wish I had money bags like you. No, there's certain things like water and food, and then booty. Nah, they've been doing that forever. It's the oldest profession, as they say. Oldest. Anyhow, so I've had a very emotionally challenging week. And then to hear that one of my work friends is moving on was also really, really hard for me to come to terms with. Like, just because she doesn't want to work there. Booty warrior. Need to finish OnlyFans to make back your money. Well, I'm actually, the reason I was trying to sell things on OfferUp is to get enough money to buy some booty. But no one's buying any of my stuff on OfferUp. So um, if I can't sell my gaming console, then I can't afford the booty. So Steam's a warrior, booty warrior. Anyhow, so that's been my week, and for some reason, I haven't been able to do very much. Like right now is probably the first time I've been sober, like honestly, where I can see straight since Friday at 4 o'clock. So I've drank a lot and a lot and a lot, and I wandered around in a stupor for hours on end. And I don't have anyone to talk to. I think that's the hardest part. It's like yesterday when I went to go see the girls at the Salon. I don't know. It was kind of like a thing that I have with the owner. MS, have you thought of geomaxing someday? Why say in the state if you're going to be, let's see, poor no matter what, assuming you manage to acquire means to support yourself abroad? Yeah, that's the thing. I just try and contemplate my unstable relationship with the many women that I talk to. Why in the hell are you live streaming to a handful of people that have no idea who or what's going on? Lonely? Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I just, I'm all banged up. Like, I wish I could show you guys this thing on my knee. This is what happens when you drink, kids. Uh, so that's what happened to me last night. And not sure exactly. I remember falling down the stairs or like falling forward on the stairs. I think I hit my arms when I hit the ground. But I got pretty messed up. I remember it was bleeding through my pajamas. But that's all I remember. Whoa. Brutal. Brutal liquor pill. Yeah. Is you is your uh is your nail missing? No. I hope not. But it looks like the top of my nail got messed up. Man, you're gonna learn, MS. Oh geez, was your uh was your bum sore when you woke up this morning? Sober up. I drink more than MS. There's time for growth. Inebriated is the only way to cope. Yeah, that's the problem is I couldn't cope anymore. I got to the point on a Friday afternoon where I was just sick to my stomach. I was sick that I didn't, you work so much and then at the end of the week, you don't have anything. It's like you work to be broke or you work just to be alive. And it gets to you. And then the isolation and loneliness of work. I think that's another component of this whole situation too. It's just so lonely. It's like there's literally no one to talk to at work, and you're just kind of just sit there for 40 hours with no one to talk to, and you just kind of like time passes. It's like being in prison. You're just doing time. The only thing worse is getting everything unwanted and realizing it solves nothing. Yeah, I mean, even if I were rich right now, I don't think it'd make much of a difference. I think I'd spend my days exactly the same, drunk all night, just wandering around during the day. The Sunday scariest are especially hard day. Yeah, scaries. Hi, Jennifer. Uh, they made people drag bags of salt at the Google app only to drag it back and then drove me crazy. Oh my God. Then it all starts over again tomorrow morning. Monkey Juice, cheers. Zoltube, just more expensive beer and more expensive women. Yeah, that's true. The more you have, the more you waste. What's up, playa? It's getting really, really windy out here. But it's probably one of the really last nice days of the year, too. Imagine by this time next week, it's going to be 110, 120, 150. It's not normally like this. This is a very non-typical May day. I can't believe we're already through the middle of May. It's very hard to believe how quickly the months go by when you don't have anything. Like, I don't have anything to look forward to other than sitting at work and being bored. It's so easy to be bored in this world. Can't hear over the wind. Sorry. I think I'm talking right into the microphone. I can't get out of the wind. I'm in the park, so. Wow. Since I've been sitting here, I've drank half this giant bottle of water. Afternoon, Proles. What's up, Trump? I heard Walmart told you told Walmart to eat the tariffs, and Walmart said, middle finger to you, Cheeto in chief. So it looks like Walmart's going to be passing the pain at the pump onto the Proles, people. Get ready to have to sell everything to buy a bag of Doritos, man. If I was selling my stuff yesterday to get some pink taco, then it's going to be much worse for me. Oh my goodness gracious. Nah. Mass, can you do a video on the tariffs? I feel like I don't no one understands. Tariffs are just a charge for importing goods from other countries. That's all it is. It's just a random charge, and it's to encourage buying American and increasing American jobs. But Americans have already shown that they have no interest in paying for tariffs, and they have no interest in working in this country and the types of jobs that the other countries do, because they just have so many more people than we do here. Selling your organs for Susie is crazy work. Jennifer, that guy fishing for higher wages and lower prices, I don't think the fishes are biting today. They never bite in this park anymore. I've been fishing in this park since I was 5 or 6 years old. And that's when there was fish in this park. I could come out here in the afternoon and catch like 20 or 30 bluegills. I've been to this park hundreds of times, and I haven't caught anything, and I very rarely see anyone catching anything. Besides, it's that transition between trout season and catfish season. So they should be stocking this pond every 10 days, I believe, with catfish, channel catfish. Groceries going up here in Canada. Oh boy, yeah. Everything is more expensive, people. Everything, and because wages aren't going to go up to help compensate for the higher prices. I mean, we're all screwed, man. All of us, each and every one of us, are screwed by the tariffs, and there's nothing we can do about it. Just stupid politicians making stupid decisions because they're completely out of touch. Have you ever sold plasma? I tried to, and they told me they didn't want my plasma. Like there's something wrong with my blood, and it just wasn't good for selling. So I went one time, I came back, and they just said, nah, no, we can do better with the junkies and the drug addicts. So chicken is cheaper in the third world island than in the United States and Canada. You probably don't have bird flu. That's at least every time I hear about why everything's so expensive, it's bird flu. Like this morning, I went to go get some wings. Had about a couple hours ago, I went to go get some wings, and an order of wings was $25. What do you think the next chapter of or chat or channel will be? Preparing for the apocalypse? Double down on OGMS stuff, or just curious? My content's based on what I see on the internet. So most of, I'd say 99% of my content is me just copying down another person, another YouTube's channel, taking that transcript from the other channel and then just making it, just talking about what they talked about. I don't really generate my own unique content. One day of groceries and a case of zero sugar soda was $50 at Myers today. Let's see. We get our chicken from Brazil. That's terrible. Yeah. Let's see. Dubs got unlimited wings for like $12. Man, that sounds good. Jennifer C. I bought deodorant the other day and it was $10 a stick. Like you can't even afford to smell in this economy. Oh my God. Yes. Every time I go to Kroger's and they're like, deodorant's on sale, $9.99. You're like, wait a minute, that's not a sale. That's highway robbery. Well, these bottles of water are $3. A bottle of water, you imagine that? It's like, sure, it's got electrolytes in it, but damn, that's a lot of money. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe my nails all scuffed up from falling down the stairs. I use baking soda now for deodorant. What do you mean? Like the kind that you put inside the refrigerator so it doesn't smell? Oh my God. I didn't know you could, it had dual purposes. Oh my God. How? Exactly. How exactly, Zoltube? Explain to the uneducated how you use baking soda as deodorant, because I'm very curious now. Because I haven't taken a shower since Thursday. Oh God, I'm disgusting. I'm itchy too. You start just baking soda under your pits and sorry, it's at a slight angle, and it's not rocket science, so laugh out loud. It might help with sweat, but I don't think it would help with BO. Jennifer C, you're gonna have to be our test monkey. You're gonna have to put baking soda in your armpits for us and tell us how you smell. Yeah, wet your fingers under the tap and dip it into the baking soda and rub under your arms. You can use it on your nether regions too. Asking for a friend. If you're broke and don't have toothpaste, you can brush your teeth with baking soda. Baking soda absorbs the smell. Yes, but where does it absorb it to? See, smell has to go someplace. It's not like a switch, you know, but BO, you don't turn on and off. Jennifer C. I hope you smell nice, like baking soda. Oh my God. Reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer covered himself in like, what was it, butter or cooking spray? If you know, you know. Bad diet, bad smell. It's very good to kitchen cleaning to just saying. Yeah, so educational here. I may I make mayo at home now. I hope it's not in your armpits. Oh my goodness gracious. The things that people do while they watch this channel are incredible. Laugh out loud. Let's see, video tonight, Steam, is the best mayo I've had. The kind that's made in your armpits. Well, I'll have to, unless you're going to share with the group there, Zoltube, I don't think that any of us are ever going to taste your mayo. Oh God! Why does it sound like it's turning into a adult-themed movie? Is Where's the Mail? What to watch a drinking later, Steve? Oh, MS, did you seriously just your knee when you were drunk? Yeah, I mean, look at it. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. I mean, I'm fucked up. I mean, beep up. That happened last night, man. And my nails all torn up too. Yeah, I roughed myself up last night for sure. No, don't eat anything in this lobby, please. Bro, that's an AI injury, probably. A filter on a deep fake. Really? Do you want me to push on it to show you that it hurts? It hurts like hell. Like this, I ripped the skin off that part right there. You can see where I slid down the stairs right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. An ER visit could really set you back when you get that, when you get the bill. Bro, that's, I was gonna read that again. Yeah, believe me, I know. Or I could end up going to jail for being, I guess technically, as long as I'm outside of my house, I'm publicly intoxicated, right? It's time to break out the isopropyl alcohol again. Why are we doing this? I thought we were just cleaning my belly button last week. Definitely AI. Nice try, Steve. Next time I injure myself, I'll draw on my injuries. Like the little X's over my eyes when I fall on my head. Oh. Although, I'm going back to what I started telling you guys about earlier, what the girl from the salon said yesterday about jumping off the cliff at the lake into the water and hitting the water right in the middle of your crotch and it ripping open your crotch. I couldn't imagine going to the hospital with my crotch ripped and telling the doctor, hey, I need a few stitches, I ripped my crotch. Oh my gosh. Okay, have a nice evening. Please don't get drunk. I'll try not to get as drunk. Like, life is truly a comedy. Yes. Having to go to the doctor with your crotch ripped and having to get it sewed up. Jesus, pray for her. I just couldn't imagine what that kind of damage would do to the male anatomy if it ripped her crotch. Makes me not ever want to jump in the water ever again. You know, I spent so much of my childhood here, right there. Right here and right over there were my favorite fishing spots when I was a kid. And I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours here. And now I can imagine spending 5 minutes holding a fishing pole. Let's see. How the F you rip your crotch uh, cliff diving? She landed on rocks or something? No, she said she just hit the water straight with her legs going straight down, and the pressure of the water came up and ripped her hoo hoo. Like, I didn't even think that was possible. Like, if someone I knew hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have believed them. Like, she's a small business owner. So she wouldn't be telling me this in front of like 10 other women if it wasn't true, because everyone was horrified at the idea of having their crotch ripped open by water. Man, I guess I was thirsty. Oh my gosh, look at how little water's left in this. The whole bottle. I bought it. This is brand new when I got here, and now there's like a couple ounces left in the bottom. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. If you guys have any theories on exactly how to rip your crotch open and then have to go to the hospital with your crotch open, I have no idea. You can cut steel with water at the right pressure. Oh, Lord. That means it could cut off your wiener pretty easily. Hi, Magco. Walter, water. Water. It'd just be so embarrassing that, like, the doctor asked you, it's like, well, how did you do this? Oh, I jumped in the water and it tore my hoo-hoo. And I'd actually make up something else. I was just like, oh, I dropped some scissors in my crotch or something. Oh, look, there's Oliver. My wiener's like steel. First thing in the morning. Oh, Lord. The steel wiener, huh? Oliver, I'm glad you're not drinking tonight, because that would be something a drunk person would say. I got steel in my pants. Oh, it's starting to get when the wind's not blowing. Ooh, it gets hot. Like, as soon as the wind stopped blowing, I started having sweat coming down my neck. Let's see. Crotch probably got damaged from cavitation and shockwave when the bubbles collapse. Oh my God, laugh out loud. I've quit drinking again. For how long this time, Oliver? How long did you quit drinking this time? Has it been a few months? A couple of days? Or like me, I quit drinking this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. So technically, I should be sober right now. But I feel bad. I tell you what, you know what they say about alcohol, right? It's only bad when you can't get some. Ow, I just bit my tongue. The world hates me. Marco Polo. Yo, Marco Polo, are you here because of the crotch tearing? Oh my God. Is that why you feel down the stairs, Steve? Is that why you fell down the stairs? Because I quit drinking? Or because the water ripped my crotch? I can't believe it. No. Hangover in your 40s are rough. Oh my God, believe me. I'm feeling it bad today. Oh my God. Get on gear. Even though I can't afford food, take it. Take human growth hormones. I can't afford them. It's not like they give them away for free. Like, I know this guy that's not shy at work about telling me about how much he enjoys taking steroids, because of, at his age, it's really hard to keep or build any muscle. Let's see. Best thing after a night of drinking, a good Bloody Mary. I think Melo had one of those the last time we went out to eat. It was something. It was something, or maybe it was a no. She had a mimosa the last time we went to that egg restaurant. Let's see. 10 gets you 10 gets you big. Have you taken Blue Chew? Blue Chew. Oh my god, my stomach feels like hell. I think I drank too much water too fast, and now I feel bad. I always feel bad though. Steroids have almost become mainstream now. You know where you wouldn't believe where steroids have become more mainstream? And that's in college sports. I was talking to one of the girls that works at the gym. She usually works Sunday morning through Thursday morning. She's really, really, like, you look at her, she's super beautiful. But on top of that, she's an amazing athlete too. And she told me that I think it's her sister or her little brother, someone that's still in high school, started taking steroids in high school in order to be able to compete at that level already at that age. Who also was telling me? Oh, the owner of the restaurant yesterday was or the salon yesterday was telling me that she's a competitive dance group, and that they have different tiers of competition inside of dance too. By my house, and they take Apple Pay, Venmo, and Karma. It's buy now, pay later app. I went to the gas station by my house, and they have a take Apple Pay. Really? You could delay buying gas? You can buy gas on payments now? Oh my god. Speaking of which, I gotta go buy gas. Oh. Oh. Hey, Jennifer C., are you still here? Did you try putting the baking soda in your armpits yet, so you can tell us how you smell? Just put your, lift up your arm, and then put it close to the screen so I can smell your armpits. Fresh as a daisy. All right, well, if it's fresh up there, it better be fresh down there. Oh my god, you guys are so weird. Let's see, I bought food at the supermarket yesterday. It was $100 for 2 bags of food. MS, show us your feet. All right, I'll show you my cut too on my leg again. Oh, that hurts. Someone get the alcohol. There's my feet. There's my other foot. Oh, I can show you them like this too. How's that? Feet are expensive, man. Man. Can't believe I was watching that cam show before I came over here, and that girl had made already so much money. She wasn't even save that for OnlyFans. I can't believe how much money that cam girl had made. Like, you guys can go watch her right now. She's live. When I left the house, she's probably gonna be live all afternoon, just raking in money. And she's not even like naked. She's like wearing clothes, and she's just dancing in place, and she's not saying anything. She's just looking at the camera. And men are giving her money. Giving away free feet content? Bro, got the Holocaust feet. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Bless us, bless our day. Why are you, what are you guys doing in the comments? There better not be anybody touching themselves in the comments. Bro got Holocaust feet. Holocaust feet. What does that mean? I can't even afford attention spam. Attention spam. Let's see. Pearl feet. Something. Where's Melo? Melo's at work. She just messaged in, so she's probably watching me right now while she's stacking the soda pop. So she's probably, if she's in South Scottsdale, like she said, she's probably at the, whatchamacallit, at the Food City by Scottsdale Road, just out from Curry Road. Go pick Melo. Go pick up Melo. No, Melo's working. I asked if I could go, but she didn't say. I miss those feet. Does Melo have a big rear? Yes, Melo has a big butt. I do have a big butt too. Actually, I was telling someone about that. Oh, I was telling the girl from the salon that I'm going to go see next weekend. I asked her what's the first thing that people notice about her and her body, and I said my butt. Yeah, you're getting weird in here now. You all getting weird in here. Take us for the drive in the Promobile someday. I tried to live stream in the morning as I go to work, but I don't think you're supposed to do that. Things are getting weird in here. Jennifer C, I think that's because people always want to see my feet. And I'm not always injured like I am today, but man, does that hurt. I need some first aid. Some first aid and some rubbing alcohol. Let's see, what's your max up on bench press? I don't like using free weights. Like I will if the cable machines aren't available. Like if I have to, I will bench press, but I was like 235 was my last really, really heavy bench. I don't like bench pressing because I can't go as heavy as I would like, not without a spotter. And most of the time, if I'm going to work out, I'm going to work out with a girl, and girls can't lift heavy weights off of you, so you just embarrass yourself. Let's see. What did I miss? Just turned in. You missed my feet. Here, I'll show you what you missed. So you missed this, where I hurt myself last night falling down the stairs, and then my feet. And then you're all caught up. You're all caught up. That's all you missed. Did you ever collect toy comic books, remote control cars, or Pokemon? No, as a kid, my mom didn't buy us a lot of things. No, I collected baseball cards when I was a kid, but I didn't save any of them. How's the 401k doing? I don't have a 401k. I'm not planning on retiring. I'm planning on dying. So that's why I don't have a retirement. Just gonna stick me in the ground and that's it. Did you buy Jordan sneakers? I had 3 pairs of Jordans when I was a kid. I had Jordans when I was I first started getting Jordans when I was 13. And then when I got to college, those kinds of shoes weren't cool anymore. So I didn't. When you get to college, nobody wears nice sneakers. Magco, you need to buy me a steak. You know, even steaks taste like booty these days. Like, I was planning on going and getting a steak this morning because I felt really, really bad. Like, really bad. Like, normally I don't buy hot wings because hot wings and steaks are in the same category when it comes to price. All right, let's go, folks. I need to walk off all this water I drank because I feel like doo-doo. Don't remember. Put my keys. Power up. Or can I power down? Walmart. CEO says prices are going up a lot because Trump's tariffs. And Trump told him to eat the cost of the tariffs. Can you imagine? The president tells you as a CEO that you have to take the tariffs that you have to pay, not to make your customers pay. And he said, F with that. There's hummingbirds. Look at him. You guys see him? He's right there. Oh, look at him. Oh, he likes the camera. Thank you. No, usually people aren't that nice at the park. Besides, I haven't showered in 3 days, so I probably smell. Probably need some baking soda. Ugh, I feel like crap. That house over there. Melo and I always like looking at that house whenever we're here. And it's looking really nice. It looks so futuristic. It must have burnt down or something, and they had to rebuild it. It's probably the prettiest house in that neighborhood. Easily, hands down it is. Steak and eggs and hash browns are now like the food for the gods. Church in full session. Shower at the gym and save money. It can be yours for $10 million. $10 million. Is that what we're selling the booty for these days? $10 million booty. It is really pretty. It's funny. Melo's been to my house like, I don't know, like a bunch of times. But I've never been to her house. I imagine her house smells like dog. All people who have pets, their houses smell like pets or animals and pets. She probably needs some baking soda. Oh, Lord. Well, this is my favorite fishing spot right here, people. When I was a kid, there you could see thousands of fish right there. This is actually what we came to do. We came to feed the ducks and the fish. They'd fight over the bread. God, I'm finally starting to sober up. Oh my God. You stay drunk for so many days in a row. Finally feels good to sober up. I know I'll be getting drunk in about 2 hours anyway, but for now, it feels good. Ooh, something smells like Susie Rotten's crotch. Susie Rotten crotch. Smells fishy. Let's see. If I don't have a home, what's gonna happen to me? Uh-oh. Headache, dizziness, sweating, cold, nausea or vomiting, weak pulse, weakness and cramps, excessive thirst. Do we really need that? Let's get to the cooling center. Why are the cooling centers in public places? Oh yeah, Kiwanis Park has a cooling center, doesn't it?
Wonder what they're doing up there. Looks like they're having some sort of themed party. I never go anywhere. I was just gonna sit in my house, feel sorry for myself all day. And then I decided I was gonna do something instead. I've never been in there. Let's see. Can you imagine MS having a pet? He probably gets paranoid and name it Fleece. I'm gonna name my pet Fleece Johnson. That's not heat exhaustion. That's MS every day. You're probably onto something there. Are you a sub 5 man? Sub 5 inches? Yes. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it other than try and that was weird. That was a homeless girl, but was pretty. Did you guys see that? She just looked at me and smiled, and I was like, some drunk people there. Let's see. Are you a sub 5 man? Oh, just get sugary, bro. Sugary. What do you mean by sugary? I need to go home and, oh man, I'm gonna start drinking in 45 minutes. I'm gonna go to Kroger's and buy me a 24 pack. And I have to chain my door closed so I don't go outside and fall down the stairs again. It sucks being injured, especially when you injure yourself and you don't remember. Let's see. Get hair transplant. Yeah, my hair's starting to go south too. Thought it was because of the stress. Everyone's stressed out at work because pretty much everyone knows that everyone's going to lose their job at the company eventually. Everyone. That's why when my friend told me that she was quitting before she got fired, it was the implications that, yes, her boss got fired. Most likely, she's going to get fired too. And so, I think there's like, I don't know why it's all wet here. Oh, that's weird. What do you call it? I thought that was a drone. I was like, why would there be a drone right there? Stupid pigeons will run into your drone too. Look at how many flying rats there are here. Just another day in the meat grinder. Whoa, that was a lot of birds that just took off at the same time. See? This is why you don't fly a drone here. Those damn birds will crash into it. I'd probably skip the 24 pack and just get a fifth of vodka or something. Liquor makes me crazy. Like I can't drink liquor. I wish I could because it's a lot less calories than drinking 1,800 calories of beer. I drank this water too fast because I was experiencing dehydration. I wonder why the water's up here so high. Oh my god. The water's so high. Like, I don't think this is from sprinklers. Look, you can see that the water like it's in waves. I don't know. This ground is getting too squishy for me. Like you can feel like your feet sink into the mud. It's so deep. Huh. Uh-oh. I think it's another homeless girl. All right, you guys tell me. What do you guys think? I wonder what normal people do on Sundays. I was looking for the girl that lives close to my house that drives the Jeep this morning. She wasn't there. Yesterday we pulled into the parking lot at the exact same time. It was kind of weird because we've never spoken to each other, but we live very, very close to one another. And I don't know what to say other than it feels weird, like being surrounded by people that you don't know all the time. That, and she's obviously really wealthy. She can afford to drive a Jeep that's that big and that has that many accessories on it. Like most girls don't drive a Jeep that's 40-inch tires and a winch and all these off-road accessories. Like all of those things are very expensive. Just the lift kit and the shocks alone will set you back quite a bit. So I was thinking of getting a new car. Well, at least that was my thought process, is buying a new car as soon as I can, because my old car is, well, it's getting old. So I was thinking of getting a four-wheel drive, but again, they're expensive. They're expensive to drive. They're expensive to maintain. It's just like with anything. Anything expensive is going to come with a heavy price tag. Let's see. I'm an introvert. I can't be around people for a long period of time. I'm typically not around anyone on the average day. I don't spend any time with anyone. Just sit by myself. Just scratch myself all day. It is really nice out here. I can't believe there aren't more people out here. Like, it is an incredibly nice day in the park. Like, the water's everywhere. Like, I don't know how long this water ran, but let's see. Being alone is preferable. Well, being alone is cheap, that's for sure. Because anytime that, even when Melo and I go out, anytime that I spend the day with Melo, we easily spend $100 to $200 that day. Easily. Because if we go out to eat, it's like minimum $50 for us to eat. Then she'll want to go get something else. So then we'll go to the store, and that will cost me another $50 to $100. And then she'll want to get something else, and that'll be another $50 to $100. So being by yourself is preferable, because the last thing you want to do is be with someone that's broke. And I think that's why Melo likes being around me. So I buy her things. No, Melo's not like that. Melo's the least sexual person that I've probably met in my whole life. Like, she's not... She would never take money in that sense. And if I ever implied anything, oh my gosh. There's someone taking a number one right behind me. I actually do have some feelings like fishing right now. Now, I don't think Melo has those thoughts anymore. Like, I've known Melo for 16 years. And never once has she ever said anything. I mean, she can be crude, just like with most people, but nothing implied. Like last week, I asked her to send me a picture of her belly button. She's too shy to send me a picture of her belly button. She doesn't even like wearing sandals. Like, I think I bought her a pair of sandals the last time I was with her. But she doesn't like it. She likes wearing shoes all the time. Like, every time I've met her at the park, this park, she always wears sneakers. Always. So, and she doesn't even like wearing shorts. Like, I remember I was walking through the mall with her one time, and I was asking her about something she wanted, and she just pulled her shirt on the side down and she showed me what she was wearing. And I was just like, huh, that was really, really out of character for her, because she just doesn't do things like that. So, yeah, Melo's a very different kind of person. Like, I have my first memories of meeting her at her work, because I met her when I met Melo. She was working at a grocery store. Well, she still works at a grocery store, or kind of works at a grocery store, but that's where I met her. She was a cashier at the grocery store, and I'd just gone back to school, and so we just started seeing each other every single day, and that's how we ended up. Like, I don't know how she found my YouTube channel or what was wrong, because Melo has a very, like, the expression on Melo's face all the time is like a straight line. She doesn't really have, like, she doesn't smile, she doesn't frown. She has this, like, halfway in between face. So she's not, it's kind of a difficult person to read. Like, if you were to come up to her and, like, say, hey, she just kind of, like, look at you and then blink her eyes and then look away. She's not. Are you getting winded from walking? Yes. What do you think Melo makes now? Melo just got a raise, so she's making, like, I think, like, $48,000. So I know she's not rich, but her rent isn't nearly as high as mine is, because she's pretty much married. So her rent's half of what her mortgage is, so she doesn't have a very high bills. But yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time with her, and she's just like, I don't know. I guess I don't know how to describe her personality. I mean, she has, like, a personality, but I don't know how to describe her personality. I guess the way I describe her personality is she doesn't really have a personality. She's just kind of like, I don't know, she's kind of like a pet. Like, she's good. Like, in real life, she's really, really good. But at the same time, there's nothing really to compare her to the kind of good that she is. So, I don't know what to do, people. I gotta go home. There's nowhere to sit. I was gonna sit over here on the side of the park, but unfortunately there's nowhere to sit. So I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta get out of the direct sunlight.